One of the things that's working out pretty good is our new refrigerator. Here it is. It's up here. It's got a nice light inside of it. I'm going to have to make it 110 because it's running on 12 volt. It makes the converter run a lot, which you hear the fan a lot run on the converter, so I'm going to have to fix that up. I really did like the fact that you can get in and out of here really easy from the outside while you were cooking. This is the one reason I wanted to do this, because it was really a pain before to get all the way in and kneel down and get into the old refrigerator. This one here made it so much easier just to grab what you needed and put it out by your campsite. Our drawer's working out real good. We haven't put a whole lot of clothes in there, but we've got some bins in the back. It's got a few odds and ends. We did get to try out these side rails here that we did, the little insulation we did on the inside panels. They worked out pretty good. You can see in here that the moisture did build up last night, and this did work pretty good. You can see the moisture here. So after our first camping trip in 2020, we found a few things that we've done that's worked out pretty well, and a few things that need a little modification to tweak them a little bit. One thing that really worked out well is our new insulation on the sides. We woke up this morning, had a bunch of humidity, but those sides were nice and warm, and we like that. We still have to do our ridgeline one, because it drips up there sometimes. It didn't last night. It wasn't that humid. We'll work that in the future. Our toilet that folds up underneath here worked out pretty good. And the other thing we're going to have to do a little bit of mod on is our refrigerator. It worked out really well. And the one thing we need to do is, right now I currently have a switch here. It has a 12 volt, and that has the converter in there, and we have another one that goes to a 110, and we had trouble with that. I'll show you here. What happens is, every time this turns on, it wasn't really noisy under my bed. That wasn't the problem, but it would also turn on the converter that goes from 110 to 12 volt that's right up underneath here. That fan would kick on each time. And it wasn't real loud, but it was a little bit irritating. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make another cord using the 110 hookup that converts to 12 volt on this. Have both plugs under there where I plug in which one I want. If we have shore power, I'll plug in that 110. And that way we won't have to hear that fan kick in and out all night long. And what I'll do is I have a plug up underneath here. It used to be the old refrigerator plug, and I'll just tie into that and bring a cord around for that cord. Probably work out some kind of switch on the front here. That way it'll have a light where I can turn that on. That's going to be another future project. And well, we did get a chance to check out our tow vehicle. We did haul it down the road for about a half mile, but that really didn't give us a good test. We think the truck's going to work out pretty good, but we really didn't get a good check out of that. One thing we really didn't get to try out this time was our cell phone booster, our Wii Boost system. Being in the front yard, we had at least a 2-bar and sometimes a 3-bar set up with the cell phone, so it really didn't get a low enough setting to really test that system out, so we didn't even bother to hook it up. It needs to be about a 1 bar or lower to really give that system a good try out. So that again is going to have to wait until we do a real camping trip to an area that has very weak signal, and that way we can give this a try out. We still haven't seen if this really works out well, because our first 2 trips with this we've had good signals, so haven't seen an advantage for that one yet, so we'll just have to try that out again in the future. We hope we can do some camping maybe this summer, late summer, hopefully by fall. In 2020 we've got a lot of issues to deal with, and so hopefully we can get those things resolved and somewhat get back to normal. So I hope everybody's having a good and safe spring, and we hope to be camping again soon, hopefully.